What are you doing? Oh, just, you know, put on my makeup on with my Squishies, girl, not bother the house. What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Lux. In today's video, girl, I'm gonna be putting on my makeup with Squishies. Yes, I'm gonna try to give myself a full beat, highlight, contour. I'm gonna try to, girl. So Squishies, for those who don't know, are these little things that come in food, objects, and you just squish them and they just pop right back up to normal like nothing ever happened. They're really fun to collect and people use them for like anxiety and stress relievers. And I was thinking to myself, why don't I try to put my makeup on with damn Squishies? I haven't seen anybody do it. So I thought, well, let me do it before James Charles tries to steal my idea, girl, and not give me any credit, girl. So I'm gonna put it out there, girl. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna use is this right here. This is gonna be the Maybelline Fit Me, and it's like really, really pale. And I haven't used this in forever. And I was like, why not use it now? So I'm just gonna like put a little bit on here. And this is gonna be my highlight. All right, so I have this squishy here, okay? And I'm gonna be using the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. I'm gonna put some right here. Not bother at the house. There you go. Okay, guys. Here we go. So now that I got it in there, now it's not gonna be perfect, girl. Well, I'm gonna try to. Now this huge ass pan dulce, girl. I'm just gonna beat my mug with it, girl. I mean, you can really squish it. It's gonna like just pop back up to normal. Now they got really good in there. And it really, for some reason, like it really gets in like the crevices. It's like a giant beauty blender. And so, yeah, I remember when I was like first like playing around with makeup, I was using my mom's makeup and she knew that I was using her makeup because she was like, are you wearing makeup? I'm like, yeah, well, I was only using it to like cover up blemishes and pimples and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I have a pimple. And so she would, you see how well that just like kind of blends in? I mean, yeah, it just kind of blends in good. So I was like, yeah, you know, like, it just using the, like, you could really tell I was using her makeup because we're two different shades. Although I feel like we're the same shade now, I think back then she was lighter or darker, I don't know. But I don't think I was blending it. I was like putting it on, like not blending it in at all. Oh, Miss Thing, I freaking, I think I messed that one up because I was trying to put it up higher and it ended up coming lower than what I thought it would be. Let me try to make it work. It's not gonna go in there as, girl, blending that out is gonna be a bitch. Alright. Okay, I think, see, I used to use this a lot too, like, I don't know. I used to use this as like a highlight underneath my eyes, and I just stopped using it because I layer it so much with the with that white cream that I always use. So it like really doesn't serve a purpose, but I just remember this part being so freaking hard to blend out, especially when you put so much. So I used to just like let it sit there for a minute and I just bring that down. All right, cool. Okay, got it. All right, then I'm gonna use the same Maybelline, but this is like the darker tone. I'm gonna use it to contour. So I'm gonna use this one because this one seems to work very well. So this was the highlight part and this is gonna be the contour part. I'm just gonna let this one dry in there for a little bit. So here we go. Oh my freaking gosh. Look. There's like hardly anything in there, girl. Guys, the struggle is real. Okay, I freaking ran out of liquid contour. That's what I call it. Because normally I would use a powder or a cream. But not that many people use liquid to contour, but I do. Maybe that's why my makeup's always busted the house. But I just feel like, you know, I think I bought this. It's like a little bit too dark. And I was like, oh, well, I'll just use it for contour. And they're like, oh, yeah, well, I guess you can. But yeah, I'm getting as much as I can out, okay? I'm going to put that right in here. But I don't want to mess it up. I'll bend it in there just a little bit. Well, as much as I can get it in there. You can see just a little bit in there. So now you have to blend it out, girl. I'm going to blend it out with this one right here. Okay, I just really, what's so cool is that you can kind of like, you know, bend it the way you want to bend it. There you go. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, guys, I have been freaking watching this show. I discovered it on TV. It's called Claws. C-L-A-W-S. I'm on season 1, episode 3. If you have time, I found it on iTunes because the season's already over, but they're filming season 2. And if you have time, seriously, watch the show Claws. It is so freaking good. It sucked me into it. There's so much freaking drama and there's like twists and turns on the first and second episode. Like seriously, if you watch the first episode and you're not like drawn in by it by then, just don't even bother watching the rest, right? But it's totally different from that show, This Is Us. Like, seriously, just give Claws a try. Like, watch that first episode. I like it a lot. There's, like, a lot of drama in there. Okay, so this one is slowly but surely, she's coming along. And we're going to have a good old deep highlight, girl. I don't know, that contour looked a little wonky, though, but we're going to try to work it out. I used to, like, freaking hate doing makeup, like, doing my makeup. But I've noticed that, like, the more I do it, and especially, like, the more, like, I take time to sit and do it, like, almost, like, it's becoming more, like, therapeutic. I don't know, does that make sense to you? Like, I know, I used to look at my friend, I used to be like, oh my gosh, I was like, you're wasting your time. You could be doing something else, like going to the gym, or cleaning your nasty ass dirty apartment, girl, but here you are putting on your makeup, because she would put on her makeup. She would spend like 2 to 3 hours putting on her makeup, right? I mean, she would put a lot on, and she would do like really crazy stuff, and then she would like post the pictures to Instagram and stuff, and she'll get like 100 likes, whatever, and to her, that was like, oh, girl, I was so famous. Girl, what is this? Oh, more makeup. And I was like, I would never sit there and take my time putting on makeup. No, ma'am. But now, like, I do. Like, now, like, I take my... Well, I know y'all are like, you do, girl. It can still look busted the house. No, but I do. Like, I'll sit down. Like, I'll put my makeup on. And sometimes it'll take me, like, 30 minutes to an hour. And even though it comes out busted the house regardless, I still, like, the process and just doing it and, like, just taking your time with it. And, like, I'll put something on while I'm listening to, like, a podcast or something. And it's just, like, really, really is therapeutic. Like, I don't know. Something about it. It's just, like... It's almost, like... You're meditating in a way. That makes sense? Okay, girl. Well, I gotta bring out the pan dulce, honey, and see if she's gonna go ahead and blend it out because a little eyelash in there, girl. See what we can do because I can only do so much with one squishy, you know? So this is the thing with that highlight. Like, this is why I think I stopped using it. Because I tend to, see how snatched I looked here? Like, it looks good. But you have to really blend it out in order to get, like, that look that you want. So if you're gonna get that liquid highlight, you know, the one I just showed you how I used it here, like, don't put that much like I did, you know? Seriously. And I know, like, I skipped a whole bunch of steps, girl. I forgot to prime my skin, moisturize my well-relaxed. Girl, I do not want to hear it, okay? Alright, I gotta, like, blend it out, girl. I think this is as good as it's gonna get. Like, honestly, I do think this is as good as it's gonna get. I'm trying to, like, fix it. I think I can. Girl. Okay, come on, pan dulce, honey. Okay, seriously, that's it. Okay, so then I have some MAC powder. It's gonna be NC35. I'm gonna grab a little bit of the strawberry up here. You can see that. I'm just gonna powder it on here so that it doesn't look so, like, white and crazy looking. I'm just gonna stab that on there like that. Girl, this video's gonna get, like, no views. I already freaking know it, girl. Like, I usually know, like, cause you know, girl, you know when videos are gonna get views the house. And, like, some videos I just do for fun. And this is the ones I'm just doing for fun. And I already know, girl, no views the house. Nobody's bothered, girl, putting on their makeup on with Squishy, girl. But I just thought it was fun to do, so that's why I'm doing it, and I'm not bothered, honey. Okay, you see how it kind of, like, took away how white it was and added some color to it? So it kind of, like, makes you look a little bit snatched, girl, naturally snatched. You're probably gonna learn a lot of, makeup tips from this, and just use it, like, with the brush or whatever. But this is, like, if you just want, like, a really good highlight and contour, girl. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I could probably do the same look better, a lot faster with the brush and beauty blender and stuff like that. But girl, you know, I'm trying to follow through with this drama. Yes, okay, yes, I found it. This is gonna be the MAC powder NC42. So this is gonna be a lot darker. Girl, I would use this all the time. And I remember buying this one too. This was like $30, $40, and I was like, girl, that's so much money. But it's lasted me such a long time. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the tip of the unicorn. I'm gonna try to drag it in there. It goes like that. I'm gonna, like, bring it down. Oh, girl, it's not working. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna have to do it this way. There we go. I have to cut the cheek, girl. Remember I told you I have like this huge ass cheeks, girl, like big chickmunk cheeks, and I always told y'all you gotta cut the cheek, girl. That way you look thinner, and I gotta cut the nose. I know you're like, what is this bitch doing, girl? But you gotta cut it up, and then up here too, just cut that. Bitch, yes, girl. I do that all the time. I put on my makeup. I'm sitting here, and I'm just like. I put on my makeup and I'm sitting here and I'm like, the makeup's coming out good, right? And I'm like, yes, bitch, get it, honey. And I get all excited and end up doing too much. And then I mess it up. And which happens all the time. Like, I've been known, you know, to get my makeup done from time to time from makeup artists. But I noticed a trend with makeup artists, like, no shade though. Like, they'll do your makeup really good and then they're like, I like it. And they start adding more. I'm like, no, girl, it looks fine like this. And they overdo it. I'm like, girl, it looked good 10 minutes ago. You added too much now. But anyways. Okay, so you see how I cut the cheek? Okay, so now you just gotta blend it out, girl. I know people are like, no, don't do that. And girl, it was kind of hard to put the makeup in here, but we'll have to like put a little powder over this, girl, cover up the man, bring out the woman. But you see how I cut the cheek high? You get what I'm saying? You get what you get what I'm talking about. All right. So I'm going to use this squishy next. This is a little Cheeseburger Cat Girl. And I just have to like kind of... I don't think doing this is really going to do the effect that I want it to do. Because at this point, I have to bring it down. I have to bring this darkness down. Or you could bring it up, whichever way, but I have to do that. Girl, clock at the house. Girl, this video's gonna get like no views, girl. I already know it. Okay. What are you doing? Oh, just, you know, put on my makeup on with my squishies, girl, not bother the house. I swear, girl. Only me, honey. Okay. I honestly think that's like as good as I can get it. You know, I could put a little bit more here, like, you know, get a little powder and put it up in here, girl. But I think I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. You know, I think I've proved that putting your makeup on with a squishy can be somewhat, you know, successful in its own right. But anyways, girl, this video I feel like was like a total freaking fail. Okay, but if you liked the video, smash that like button, comment, rate, subscribe. If you don't like the video, send it to your haters. When they watch it, they lost 10 minutes of their life. They'll never get back. Alright, see you next video. Peace. Bye. Love you so much. So I want to show you this shirt, okay? I freaking bought this shirt a couple days ago. But it says Space Jam. Do you remember that movie Space Jam? So this is the shirt I bought, and I was like, this is one of those t-shirts I'm just gonna like wear around the house or whatever. But knowing my luck, girl, my fat ass would be walking around the streets and I get photographed with it. And I'm like, girl, you photographed me with the most laziest busted ass shirt. This is one of those, this is the shirt you wear when you're like, girl, I'm just gonna hang out the house and clean. That shirt.